Hello and welcome, and today I've got a used van for you. This is the Pössl 2 Win Vario. It's got the high roof. This was registered in May 2017. This thing here is going to cost 50,000 euros. It's got 47,000 kilometers on the clock, 6 meters long, 312 high, 205 in height. On a 3.5 ton basis, you can get quite a lot of payload on it. Now, the thing, if you are interested, you stop the film here. You got the Ohmstrasse 8 Sulzemoos. There's the telephone numbers and the email. You have to contact them and not me. Now, I have said many times in the past how much I do appreciate the high roof on a van. I think that it does give a lot of possibilities. And what we've got here, I've got a bed up there. We've got a central shower, and we've got a bed at the back, and I have referred to this in the past as a cathedral, and I'm thinking here of the height that it offers. Look at all that magnificent amount of space you've got up there. And also you can actually from the back, I didn't see if the doors are open, but I will try. You can easily get stuff under there, under the bed. I think you can get a couple of bikes, but we'll have a look at that as and when I go under there. They had all sorts of other possibilities as well for additional. You could get light, get a window up there, for example. But really, one thing I have to say is look at the amount of space there, which has been used in a 6 meter by 2 meter, effectively, camper van. So I think that is something which some people could find of benefit. Personally, having said that, I would like something really big, but I've got a feeling I would rather use just this bed, which comes down. And look, it sits on the ledge, which is up here on this ledge, and therefore, if there's more of you, you can still sit around here doing things. So the bed will come back. It'll come back to here, this wall completely. But look how much you've still got all this space under the space. It's a bit like in more than the space you've got, for example, in a people carrier. So I think that is pretty good. Now in here we've got the toilet in here, and this comes around. This looks a bit unwieldy, but I think, as I always say, bear in mind the size of the van. That ladder might get in the way if you want to use the toilet. Another thing I noticed is they've got moulded sinks. And let's have a look at the sink in the kitchen as well. See if that one's moulded. It isn't. I had a feeling they started doing the moulded sinks for the 2020 season in the kitchen. Right. So if you want to have a shower, for example, now let's just pretend I'm having a shower. This thing here comes across like that. I don't know if this is, it's not very, I'll have to leave a bit open, otherwise I'm not going to be able to see. And it may look unwieldy, it is unwieldy, but look, you've got plenty of room. I can't even demonstrate how much room there is, but you've got plenty of room in here, and which, given the size of the van, I think is pretty good. Now, if you bought this thing from new, it wouldn't be much more expensive. It'd be a little bit more, but not a lot. I think these things are 55 actually. I think. I can't remember. I can't remember all the prices. But does it have extra equipment? That is the thing. If somebody's put on solar or something like that, that's what you're getting extra. Hey, that's handy, isn't it? You can have a shower and help yourself to your beer while you're in the shower, and it'll be cold. Now, I do think that Pössl has upped its game a great deal in the last 3 or 4 years. Certainly, when I started taking interest in this, I didn't have a very high opinion of the company at all. But it's now changing somewhat. Now, what's it like driving in high winds? I don't know. I haven't tried. in the last few days though, it's been very windy here, and I felt my van was rocking about as though it was in a discotheque. But neighbours, I spoke to them, got a big truck, Mercedes Atego, and they said, the lady there, she said she couldn't sleep because of the thing was moving around so much. So I suspect that would be a problem. I wanted to take one of these out. In fact, wasn't this was Weinsberg out on a test to see what it was like. So I wanted to do some sharp turns in it and see how well I could actually control of it and test conditions. And unfortunately, that fell through because the thing couldn't get the thing to start. It wasn't just me who couldn't get the thing to start. I have to point out that the staff at Knaus couldn't get the thing to start either. Anyway, good. Right, 50,000. That's now let's have a look at the back. Now, whoever used this didn't use it for very much, for very long. Right, okay. And I said about getting bikes in there. I'm afraid you couldn't. I think it's not high enough. It's a bit of a pity, actually. It's a pity as well. You'd have to put the bed. The bed would go up. You can take this bit out, and then you can get bikes in. But that's not high enough. And now I'm going to have to try and close this without getting these things in the way. Right, so this place here, a place called Sulzemoos, which is to the north of Munich, and it's got this huge selection of vans here. Here's another thing here, 42,000 Pössl D-Line 2-Win 3 litre, what's the 2016, June 2016, 22,000 on the clock. Well, it's a more standard type camper van. You've got to step up to the bed. Oh, it's quite nice actually. Well, I wasn't expecting it to be that nice. On a Citroen. This is quite unusual then when this came up. Very few vans on a Citroen basis. Insect screen as well, which I think is essential. This thing here, Knaus box drive, 68,000, but hey, oh, May 2019, it's hardly a used van, is it? Volkswagen base, unfair comparison, isn't it? So automatic, nearly 7 meters or 683 centimeters in length, 12,110 kilometers. Malibu van 640. This is 50,000, and this thing here is from February 2019. I think I definitely prefer this to the Knaus personally. Oh, this is on a Fiat, not on a VW. Malibu van, charming 600 dB. Although this thing here, this is a new van, so I'll leave that one. So they sort of mix them up a bit. Some of them are used and some of them aren't. We've got a selection here of used car tagos. But what they've got here, though, it's sort of recently become available vans. They're vans which are they can give a guarantee on. So you can see there, you've got a 2-year guarantee. So if you're going to give a 2-year guarantee, you want to be certain. So you won't be finding any 1978 Ford Transit conversions or something. Right, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you found that of interest, and if you did, you subscribe. Do remember, if you're interested, contact the company, not me. I'm not the seller. Thanks very much for watching.